everyone, this is David with Tigner Adventures and my wife Ninette and our little cat Tansy. We live in our motorhome full time, and if I pan around here you can see that we are just about ready to head out of here. So we are currently in Sundance at Yuma, Arizona. We are going to leave our clam behind us. It has a few things left in there because we've been working on tearing out the carpet and things. We're going to redo our whole floor. So we have stored a few things in the clam back there. We're just going to leave that because our friends that are going with us, they're kind of already here and ready to go. So I'll kind of come over this way. They're in that Class C right there. They have a clam also, same size. So we're just going to use that as we get up to Quartzsite. So we don't need to have two of them. And but we did bring our propane fireplace, so we should be nice and toasty because it does get pretty cold. It gets down to the low 30s in Quartzsite at night. During the day, it's about the same as Yuma. It's in the 70s or a high 60s anyway. So it should be pretty good. We are going to just get on the road here and head out. So first things we're going to do this morning is I do want to top off our propane tank. Our gas tank is already full. We try to keep the gas tank full when we get to the resort. You know, if there's an emergency or something like that, you want to be able to just take off. So I got to do that, but I also need to dump our tanks. So I'm gonna do our final dump before we leave. Ninette's in taking a shower, and so our fresh water is full and we are ready to go. So as we leave Yuma, we leave the nice green lush valleys that are around Yuma that make it so popular, and we actually enter into the desert very quickly on our way to Quartzsite. The road's in good condition. The terrain is mostly cactus and some just brush along the way. It's pretty open and sparse, and there's actually a lot of places that you can boondock out through this whole area. A lot of it's BLM. There is the Yuma Proving Grounds, so you have to get past that area. They don't let you camp in those particular areas. But the road's in great condition and the scenery is pretty good. So it's a nice, easy trip as you work your way up to Quartzsite. Now, once we get here, then we actually come to the LTVA. And the one we're staying in is La Posa South, LTVA. And so as you drive into it, there is a office that's on the right-hand side here. And you don't actually stop here. You actually drive past this office and pull into this parking area. And that way you're not blocking the traffic for all the people that are coming in, just coming back and getting in there, let alone the ones leaving. So it's a pretty good setup. Once you get to here, you just go to the office, fill out your paperwork, and you are all set. The LTVA, the cost is $180 for a seasonal pass. And their season is from September 15th to April 15th, so that's 7 months. And then if you want to do the just a 2-week pass, which we're going to do, then that pass is $40, and that allows you to stay 2 weeks. Now, LTVA stands for Long-Term Visitor Access, and there are actually 7 of those areas that are in the Yuma district for the BLM Yuma district. Now, it's BLM property, it's BLM land, and the difference between this compared to regular BLM parking is there are a lot of free areas around Quartzsite that you can stay at that are free, all BLM parking, but your limit is 14 days and then you have to move 25 miles. With the LTVA being long-term visitor parking, if you buy the seasonal pass, you can actually stay in that one spot for the whole season. You don't ever have to move for that whole time frame. And so a lot of people like to come down and just winter here because it's very convenient and the rent is really cheap. There's actually 7 LTVA areas. Some of it's in California, some of it's in Arizona. These are the services that are actually available at some of the different LTVAs. La Posa is the best one. It has all the different services that's actually here in Quartzsite. And then the other one that we've stayed at is at Imperial Dam, and it's just outside of Yuma by the Yuma Proving Grounds, and that one has all the services also. So that's one of the reasons to stay at an LTVA, and you know, it's nice and simple. Now, once we'll go ahead and cover not staying at LTVA. I'll show you some of those areas and what you can do to
find places for water and things like that. There is nothing free when it comes to water in Arizona. So you have to buy it no matter where you go. And so with the LTVA, it's all provided. And so that's a very easy convenience that you get. Okay, so we've got our pass, and now we are headed out to our camp spot. Now, we are staying here with a YouTube rally group called Next Exit. We scouted around, we figured out where they're at, and now we're going to drive down the road here to get out to their site. There's a lot of little, what do you call those things, ditches and things that you can drive your car down through, but you really can't drive a motorhome through those because of the drops and stuff. You get high centered really easy. So we're going to kind of take the flat route to get to our area. But one of the things I wanted to point out here is on the right here is the dump stations, and then on the left you can see the big the drive up, so you're a little bit higher, but this is the garbage area, so you can throw your garbage away here. And on the right you've got the water stations, so you don't have to dump before you can get water. You can go in and get water separately. So or you don't have to use any of it. But the dump or the garbage is really handy to be able to dump your trash here, because there are no receptacles actually around Quartzsite for you to kind of sneak in to do that. So we'll tell you how we did that when we don't stay with an LTVA. But they don't have receptacles around the city. Sometimes other cities do, and you can get away with that. But it's pretty tight in Arizona for some of the services that you can actually get.
We are all set up, and so if you look behind us here, we've got our friends right over there. We've got a clam set up, and then of course our rigs here. The noise you hear is our smoker. We've already got our poppers cooking. We're getting ready for dinner, so looks pretty good. And if I just kind of go out here and start panning around behind me, you'll see a ton of rigs, and those they all belong to individuals that follow the Next Exit YouTube channel. They are having a big rally here, and we are part of that rally. So we've got our little card, and so we're here with them. We're here with our friends. We're going to be doing a lot of different things as we're going around here. So hopefully, we're staying in LTVA right now, so if you are in the area, holler, send us a message, whatever. We'll be happy to meet up with you somewhere and meet you. It'd be fun to meet some of our followers. But right now we're just kind of trying to get things organized. I had a lot planned for today, and like I said, it was a tentative plan. Well, tentative was exactly that, because we got here and we were already tired, and then we had to get everything, the camp set up, we had to get checked in, we had to get food going, and it's just kind of, didn't all develop like I wanted to. I wanted to get over to the RTR today, and I did not. So hopefully we'll be able to do that tomorrow. But if you look behind me, you can see that we have a very nice sunset developing, and that's one of the things that's really nice about Quartzsite is every night we have beautiful sunsets. The wind's blowing a little bit today, and it's supposed to blow tomorrow too, so that's kind of a bummer. But then after that, it looks like it's going to kind of mellow out just a little bit, hopefully. And but no matter what, we're going to have fun no matter what. So so hopefully you learned something about the LTVAs as we pulled in today. We kind of explained that a little bit. We're going to go into a lot more depth on different things starting tomorrow. So again, I'm going to do a video every day and try to give you some information that's useful for you. So that's the goal, and that's a good goal, and it's not a tentative thing. It's a goal that we plan to achieve. So anyway, but with that said, we'll go ahead and end that for today. I will say we'll just see you down the road. Hopefully we'll be around here in Quartzsite somewhere, and if not, then we'll just see you on our next video. So take care.